Hi everyone, for the people who have been asking me how to grow a small Deriv account, this video is meant for you, okay? So let's start by loading the ProfitMax $1 system bot like that. And then once we load the bot, we want at least to concentrate on rise and fall or even and odd, okay? So we are just there, prepare ourselves to trade rise and fall, and then come to the stake here. Since we have $39, let's just start by staking with $5. Reduce the martingale factor to 0.70, that's okay, or 0.5. And then the martingale level, keep it at 8, okay. And then after that, we now go to the tool that will assist us in entries. That is the ProfitMax Analysis Tool. This is one of the best tools currently that can enable you trade on Deriv, okay? So select the volatility that you have on the bot. We are looking at 101S. And then we are looking at whether we are going to do a fall or rise. And you can see fall at 87, 85%. Come back to the bot. Prepare yourself for a fall. And then this time for your entry, come to the analysis tool, this one here, okay? Select the volatility, scroll down, and then we want, since we are taking a fall, we want 3 or more rising, and then we take our fall, okay? 3 or more rising trades, and then we take our fall. So you can see our balance at 39. There we are. Not yet. Let's observe. We want 3 or more. You can see very good falling market there. So we want 3 or more rises like that. Those are 3, and then there's a fall there. We've entered the market with that fall, okay? So the bot is currently running. Yes, we have hit a loss there, and you can see our balance is very small, but that should not scare you. We still have chance of survival. Let's see, there we are. So you can see $14 gave us $12, and we are trading falling market. Volatility is 101S, okay? So I have not put any stop loss because that capital is too small. I want to do it manually just by observing in case I notice, or do not stay for too long because of course the market will change, okay? So right now you can see we are making some headway at $11 now. We've made $50. That's okay. We can stop the bot at that and then go back and analyze again, okay? That is how you can start trading or increasing your small account. Now let's look at volatility again. 100. This time let's see whether we can do even odd. Let us see whether we can have a 60%. Once you come to the tool and you've selected your volatility, give it some time to propagate, okay? Let it settle down so that it can at least give you some accurate percentages so that you can know whether the market is either even or odd or whether it's rising or falling. Let's have a look at another volatility. Let's look at volatility 101S. Let's see, give it some time. And we can see even seems to be 57. It touched a 60 at some point. So we might want to take an even trade here. 54, 52, 54, 52. Let's look at 51S. And with 51S, we can see, give it some time, let it settle down. You can see even at 66, 69, okay, 68. So let's do 51S. We do even. Come to your bot, adjust, select your volatility, select even there, and then now we go to the analysis tool. If we are trading even, we want to enter with 3 or more odd numbers, okay? So we are here, we come to the even odd section, and then we want to see 3 or more odds. and then enter with the event that will come. Okay, so we observe there we've already had several odds, and then there's an event there, we are in the market. Okay, so I run the bot. You can repeat the video to capture the entry points or the tutorial just by observing what is happening. And already you can see we are doing even and we had a loss but recovered again. And then you can also notice even and odd, rise and fall normally have good returns, guys. Okay, you can see a stake of $8 is giving us $7. Okay, so let us see. So far our capital has increased to $61. We've made $21 down here. Let us see. $24 now. 19, 26, $30, $34, $38. And like I told you, that tool, the ProfitMax Analysis tool, is amazing. It's a tool that can enable you decide which trade types to take and enter the market with some level of precision. Okay, so you can see we're already at $91 now. We've made $51 profit. We've taken a loss there, so I'll stop the bot manually like that, and then we need to analyze again. Let's look at 51s. You can still see rise at 71, 77. Okay, so this tool, you can be able to get your entries very easily, and this helps with people who might not be good in plotting charts. You can use this tool because you'll get some level of accurate information and define your entry. Let's look at volatility 101s. 1s, we can maybe do a fall. You can see fall is strong, but always give it some time to propagate. We can see fall at 94, 93. Okay, so we come very quickly to the bot section, select volatility 101s, and then the trade type, up and down, that is rise and fall, and then we are trading fall. Okay, after that we go to the analysis tool to define our entries, but recheck. Let us recheck whether we are good, and we can see fall at 60, 63, 66, 69, okay, 71. And then we can also enter from here. I've entered by just looking at the rise and fall section on the tool itself. However, that one comes with so many of them, but I've just entered with the opposite of one, okay? Because that market, the percentage was very strong. So we are in the market for falling. You can see we've lost $14 there. Let's see. A recovery of $24 has given us 20. And total profit so far, we're approaching $50 down there, up there, $89. And you can see us now taking some very good wins. That loss, we can't stop the bot, but let's observe a little bit. So you can see you can just go slowly like this manually. Stop, run the bot, look at the analysis tool, run the bot, stop the bot as you make your profits. Okay, guys? So let us see. Let us see how it goes. If we recover now, we should be very close to stop the bot. $55 there. Let's see. I've stopped the bot with that loss while we are stuck at 50. Let's again analyze and look at something else. 101s. And you can see the percentages of rise there. So we are going to do even and odd for volatility 10-1s. Even had a good percentage. Come back to reconfirm. It looks like odd looks much better, 58, 53, 57. So once you see that, you go back to your bot, change it. Let's do odd now. And then we come to our entry area. Since we are doing odd, we want to see several events and then we run our bot. Okay, guys? So let's see there. You saw 3 events and we entered with that odd. So we're in the market. You can recheck the video, pause the video, recheck it, and then you'll be able at least to know how to trade rise and fall using the ProfitMax Analysis Tool. You'll be able to know how to trade even and odd and then enter the market. So you can see we are not doing bad. Currently at $69 there, profit. 73 now. 77, and you can see we've already made $100 now from 39. We've already crossed the $100 mark. So in case we lose here, because you can see we've gotten very good straight wins, we should stop the bot. Let's see, let's recover. There. Then we stop the bot, okay? So you can see plus $84.79. We've made 124 from $39. You can see the account is growing slowly, and I'm alternating from volatility, from trade type. Okay, now this time let's do matches. This is the most difficult thing on Deriv. At least with $124. For beginners, do not try matches, especially if you may not have money that you're willing to risk. But let me just show you this for the purposes of showing you that this tool can really work. Okay, so I'm reducing the martingale factor at 0.5. I'm also using a very small stake, like you saw there, 0.35, and then the martingale levels at 10. Okay, the stake I'm working with now is $0.35. Then the bot will run. If it loses, it will do a martingale like that, trying to capture the digit. Now when you come to the tool here, you can see hot digit 2, and we've been told suggested contract there 2. So let's quickly try and match digit 2. So we come here, input digit 2, our initial stake adjusted to 0.35, and then we simply run our bot, and you can see we've hit it with the first run. Okay, you can see we've hit it with the first run, and that is why I'm telling you the tool is providing very accurate data in terms of trading. If you've been trading, you can know how difficult it can be, but this tool, if it can at least match, give you a hot digit here and you match it and you get it within the first run, it means the data or the collection of data that it's collecting is good. Okay, so now it's telling us to match the hot digit is 5, but let's give it some time. You can also see below there, when you go to the suggested contract, it tells you that to trade odd, over, or whatever. But it's still saying 2. We are still stuck at digit 2. So let's give it a try. We simply run the bot because we already traded digit 2. Let's see. First run a loss. Second run a win. Okay, we've made $3. You can see, guys. And then you stop the bot. Once, in case you're doing digit match, in case once you win, stop the bot, because again, things will change. Okay. But this strategy is normally good when you wait for, right now we are seeing digit 4. We want at least the bot to do several martingales, and then once we get a good stake, we can get some good profit. So we are trying to match digit 4. First one is a loss. Second one is a win. Okay, we've made $3. You can see that it has matched digit 4. And then we stop the bot. Okay, guys. So there's a lot of proof from this video in terms of the bots that I provide in terms of the analysis tools at ProfitMax Trader. Very reliable. These are things that you can use, master, perfect them, and you can really scale up your trading game. Okay, now you can see hot digit is 1. So let's adjust and try and capture digit 1. Then we run our bot. You can see how the martingales go. I hope this one extends a little bit. Okay, second loss, third loss. Okay, now just keep observing. You can see our capital at 128. So far we've martingaled and still doing $1, almost $2. So keep observing. Now we're at $2.66, $3.99, $5, $8, $13, $20. We've hit digit 1 and made $121, guys. So we stop the bot. You can see our profit down there at 174, and we've already reached $213. Okay, so now let's move away from digit matches and then now improve. We have some capital, increase our stake to $10, and then martingale factor, we can leave it at 0.5. Everything is okay. Then let's do a few runs, maybe even odd rise and fall. Let's look at volatility 101s. You can see fall again there at 88%, even at 50 something. So we come to the bot section, we adjust, and we are going to take a falling trade. Okay, then we come again to this other tool here, select the volatility, scroll down to where rise and fall is. So we are looking at 3 or more rises like that, and we are in the market. Okay, in the market for a falling trade, and you can see so far we've increased our capital to over $220. Okay, from $39 to $32 now. So small account holders, this is a video you want to watch and rewatch and then master and practice. You will be able to do it. So from 39 to 200 and almost $50. I think we should stop at 250. So let's see. Let's recover. There we've recovered. And then I should stop the bot at around here, 215. Okay, so I've stopped the bot, and you can see we've made $254 from 39, guys. Okay, so this is the ProfitMax analysis tool, the main one. You can always select your volatilities like that. Look at even, odd percentages, rise and fall, hot digit, everything is here, including over 3, under 7. Okay, this will help you. We have free bots, collection of free bots there that you can use with this tool, and you should be able to come out with some profits, guys. Okay, so cheers. Remember to subscribe, remember to visit the links below the video, and see you on my next video. Happy trading.